Welcome to week 27, update 26. I think I moved around quite a bit of the space stuff. I think that's the only major-ish change for this week. I had added some non-essential base plates into that section, and I do want to go ahead and add some larger sets, so I've removed those and rearranged some stuff in that section, and I'm really happy with how it looks because there's now quite a bit more area to add sets. So I'll go ahead and show you the 7 new sets I added this week. So like I said, the only thing I've really majorly changed, I think, is the setup of space. I haven't changed a ton of stuff, but a lot of the little sets have moved around, and I've removed a few base plates from that area, but we'll go ahead and start with the castle section first. Let me see if I can remember where I added it. So over here, this little guy is treasure cart. So that was my addition for this week. I did just part that set together. I'm parting together a bunch of tiny sets, especially like Pirates and Castle, a little bit of Adventurers. I did add a new theme in Adventurers, which we'll go to here in just a second, but just parting together some smaller stuff, which I knew I would do. I just didn't know for which themes and kind of how many, but a lot of them I have parted together for very little, and in some cases for nothing, because I had the parts already in my inventory of stuff that's not in my BrickLink store, so that has worked out great. For Adventurers, I added a new theme, dinosaurs, and you can see this awesome sand blue dinosaur, young iguanodon, which I hope I am pronouncing correctly, and I'll definitely be adding some more. These little baby dinosaurs are pretty inexpensive to get, so most of them are like around $5, which is amazing. So that was the set for Adventurers and Western this week. We'll come on down to Pirates. Man, these pirate sets are really all starting to run together. I'm gonna try not to mix it up. This week we had Imperial Soldiers pirate set, this guy right here in his little red boat. Harbor Sentry. Can't have too many boats in the pirate section, so that was a nice addition. For space, I did start adding more of the sets kind of around the perimeter of the monorail, which I really love how that's turning out. I'm gonna see how high up I can get them to go, how many I can attach. It's been a few days since I was in here and they're all still standing, so that's a good sign. I think I added 2 sets this week. Actually, let me turn one on, this one right here. So that's SP Striker, one of my favorite space sets. Oh, and I actually put the other one for this week right here, Radon Rover, so that worked out well. Yeah, I'm liking the way this is turning out. It may not look like there's a lot more space, but I promise there is. Again, once I add more base plate sets in, that will also give me more sets that I can attach things to have them flying above those sets as well. So loving the space section as always. I did move this giant Space Police 2 set over here, and the monorail still runs underneath of it. And it's also, I guess, probably less likely to get knocked over there. I had it over here, went ahead and boosted it up a little higher and put it right there. So 2 sets for space, and then we did have an Aqua Zone set, and that was this guy right here, Spy Shark. So another little Aqua Shark set. So I think I have 3 or 4, depending on whether you constitute this little guy back here as one. I think he falls into a couple different categories, so last but not least, we have Classic Town, and that one's actually all the way on the far side. Come around and back down, and here we have Emergency Treatment Center, or St. Mary's Hospital. Still planning to get green base plates eventually, but not yet. That'll probably be in the last couple of months of the year. So those were the 7 new sets, and I'll go ahead and run the monorails and the train, and then do the blacklight view at the end. thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.